Do I really even say what the hell just happened? Do I really even say it at this point? Do I really even need to say what the hell happened today? Because that Steeler game was beyond horrible. This was worse than the Bengals game weeks ago. And we just got beat, pure and simple. We just got beat by the Chiefs. And to be frankly honest, I was literally going to change my pick to the Kansas City Chiefs. But I unfortunately did not submit it in time, and I forgot to do it at the last minute. So it's at around 11:30 this morning. I'm like, "Yep, I have a feeling the Chiefs are going to win." Should have changed my pick, knowing that, yeah, I should have won this. I should have made my pick in time, but I didn't. Yep, I was going to pick against the Steelers for the first time this season. It was going to be the second time this season, but this game is fucking awful. It was beyond terrible. This game. What do I need to say about this game? We played great against the Tennessee Titans, and then we get absolutely killed by the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, it's embarrassing. Like, we got absolutely killed. Like, there is no doubt about it. No question that this game was absolutely awful. Steelers just completely shit the bed this week. They just shit the bed, and it wasn't even fair. It wasn't. Let's be honest here. This team was beyond awful. Like, they were absolutely beyond awful. And my God, dude. How do you want me to explain what happened to Ben? Ben looked absolutely atrocious. We lost. Yes, Dashy, we lost. Yes, I know, Dashy, about the Ravens. Yeah, I know. You don't need it. I know what happened with the Ravens, so you don't really need to say too much about it. But yeah, they won against the Ravens, and now we got the Browns next week on Monday Night Football, last Monday Night Football game of the season, and then got the Ravens. Pure and simply, we still have a chance to make the playoffs, but it's not looking good. This game is a game where the offense just did not have it today. Pure and simply, the offense did not have it. The defense did everything we could. TJ Watt, unfortunately, I don't think he did get a sack in this game. I didn't think he did. I think he was close many times, but I think that, yeah, got 2 sacks where Cameron Hayward and Alex Highsmith were the ones that got the sack. TJ Watt unfortunately did not, but you know what? He still has 2 more chances to break the sack record. Oh yeah, next week's Bengals and Chiefs. That game needs to be flexed to Sunday Night Football next week. I 100% agree. That needs to be flexed to Sunday. That needs to be flexed to Sunday Night Football, not Packers and Vikings. I'm sorry, that game does not deserve to be on Sunday Night Football. You just had the Packers on prime time. The Bengals Chiefs the Sunday night game this next week. It's a much better game. Ben Roethlisberger looked pathetic today. There's no doubt about it. He looked terrible. Some huge amount of terrible throws. This is his second game in a row under 200 yards passing. That interception was absolutely awful. Oh yeah, Brandon Rodgers. We'll talk about that. Decided to keep Vikings versus Packers. Oh, give me a break. The Vikings are pretty much out of it anyway, so why? Seahawks lost. Yeah, Brandon Rodgers. I feel bad for you, man. Your Seahawks just lost to Nick Foles. Big Dick Nick just fucking beat the Seahawks on the road. The Seahawks, man, that's embarrassing. I feel so bad for Russell Wilson at this point. I think he realistically wants to go to the Saints. I think he's going to be a Saint next year. And there really isn't much you could do in regards to just this game in general. TJ Watt didn't play 100%. And let's get rid of this person. All right, you're blocked. I will shout out the only Chiefs fan that's not a racist, and because I know that's KKK kid's sock account. I know that's his sock account. So yeah, racist piece of shit. You're not welcome on the channel. Don't worry, you're not welcome. And I'm going to block them again. So yeah, they're blocked. Shout out to Chief Urag, the only good Chiefs member of the TTC, the only good one. The non-racist TTC member. Karen, I don't even consider TTC. He doesn't know anything about football. But shout out to Chief Urag, the only decent member of the Chiefs fan base. And this is a crow because I'm just going to give you my crow. Pure and simply, this was ugly, beyond ugly. The game was hard to watch. I didn't even watch the second half of this game. It was beyond terrible. I saw the highlight of the last touchdown because it was just flipping through commercials. And Andy Rod, I will shout him out too because Andy Rod's at least another good member of the. I don't know if he's CC, so I'll shout out Andy Rod. Andy Rod gets a shout out for me as well. Sorry about you, Andy Rod. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to your Chiefs. They kicked the Steelers' ass, pure and simple. It wasn't close. I just figured I'll get my crow out right now, just get it out of the way because I want to do other stuff. But in the same time, I had a feeling we weren't going to win this game. I realistically had a feeling I was pretty much going to make it. So pretty much last minute, I decided to change my pick to Steelers to Chiefs. And what do you know? The Chiefs fucking won. Well, they're the best team in the AFC for a reason right now, folks. They're the best team in the AFC, and there isn't much else I can say about it. So I just feel bad about my Steelers, man. But you know what? It's still not giving up hope. I'm not giving up hope on the Steelers yet, man. We got 2 games left. We got the Browns and Ravens. I'll be back making a hate week for both of those because Red Zone definitely deserves a hate week. Especially for how his Ravens have been lately. Losing to the Bengals that bad, getting swept. But I will have to give the Bengals credit. They've swept the Steelers and Ravens for the first time since 2009, and that's a really good accomplishment. So it cannot go wrong there. And Joe Burrow threw for 522 yards. You got to give him props. The Bengals are the best team in the AFC North this year. They're the best team in the AFC North. But you know what? The problem with the AFC North is no one of the teams realistically that good. I agree. It is pathetic. It is pathetic, Ernie. It is 100% pathetic. It depends on if you got the defense to stop Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. We'll see next week, Dashy. I hope that game at least gets flexed to a CBS late game, that Chiefs game. Because it's only a 1 o'clock game right now. It needs to be flexed to the 4 o'clock CBS game of the week. It needs to be flexed because right now only have his Texas Niners. They were 100% the better team. Not going to sugarcoat it. They were. Even without Travis Kelce, they completely dominated us. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I saw this coming. And the biggest thing is to take away is the game's over with. This was one of the games I knew the Steelers were probably going to lose in the beginning of this year. So I'm glad we get to have at least get that game out of the way. We got the Browns and the Ravens left. 2 games, 2 chances to make the playoffs. So right now, I actually will pull up the playoff machine. I'll show you guys what will happen. I think what should still happen. So let me go ahead and I'll pull that up. The good thing is the Steelers will have a good shot. I have had a great Christmas. I had a pretty good Christmas, so I can't complain there. So let's refresh it. And let's put this in. Let's put that and that. Week 17, I'm just going to make my early picks right here. Bills, because the Giants are terrible. Eagles, Chargers, even though this game could completely go either way. Niners, this I'm not going to pick yet. Bengals, Colts and Raiders, I'm picking Colts. Picking Arizona, who's somehow now in the playoffs. I'm picking the Rams easily, Patriots easily, Saints easily. God, that game's gonna suck. I'm picking the Lions because I think Russell Wilson's done. Packers, Titans, Dolphins. So right now, here's what it would be without the Steelers game. So I'm going to pick Kansas City. So just to put that out of the way. So the Steelers win against the Browns, we would still be in the hunt. We would technically be right behind Miami. And because Las Vegas, with the loss, they'd pretty much be out of it. So somehow, and then we would need the Dolphins to lose against the Patriots in order for them. So Cincinnati right now, we would need a lot to happen, but I still think the Steelers can still get the job done. We would need the Raiders to win. We would need help to get in the playoffs. But realistically, this season's not yet over. So let me see. Okay, for more things. So right now, this is the only game that would matter if the season's left as it is. So yeah, nope, you are a racist idiot. We all know who it is. It's Casey Kidd, the racist, trying to be on the channel. So the Steelers still have a chance. We realistically have a chance. And I think that Chargers loss to the Chiefs really hurt them. So if they lose to Denver, then that week wouldn't matter. But we'll see what happens in regards to sense. So the good thing is, yeah, I will admit, even if we do get in the playoffs, one and done, if we face Tennessee, we could win. But still, it's not looking good. Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry, they've already been banned, so don't worry. Otherwise, realistically, if the Steelers missed the playoffs, it would suck, but it would be a terrible way to send it up, Ben. But there's not much you can really do. Who knows what can happen though? That's another spam account. Man, I don't know what's with all these spam accounts and racists showing up on here, man. It's ridiculous. Whatever. Another troll. Thanks to the 3 views. But in regards to the sense of the last bit of the season, there's not much else we can really say. All I want for the rest of the year is just to beat Baltimore. I want to beat Baltimore so I can see Red Zone completely embarrass himself by paying up my bet. That's what I would love to see personally. So no one ever knows what's going to happen in the playoffs. That's what the great thing about the playoffs is. No one knows what's going to happen. I would love to be in the playoffs. It's not looking good, but let's be honest. The Cincinnati Bengals are winning the division. Let's be honest here. They got that Kansas City game next week, and then they got at Cleveland. Even though Cleveland did win the game earlier in the season, Cleveland's nowhere near as good as they were early in the season. Cincinnati is going to win the division. They're going to win their first AFC North crown. I pretty much think it's going to happen. The Bengals are pretty much in track to make the playoffs. I don't think that they're not going to miss. I realistically don't see them missing playoffs. I really don't. He has to chug 6 bottles of beer. Oh, God. Speaking of Red Zone, I'm waiting for him to pay up my bet because my bet was that if the Steelers sweep the Ravens, which is going to happen, you know what's going to be great about it? What's going to be great is that Red Zone's going to have to do the Antonio Brown touchdown dance. Who the hell sent me a... God damn it, Psycho Mike, you asshole. You got me again. Oh, Psycho Mike never ceases to amaze me. So there isn't too much I really want to talk about after this point. But if you guys want to come on for a little bit and just hang out, I'll go ahead and put the link in the chat. Make this a little mini hangout since we're already at 10 viewers. So come on in if you want to come on in. Ooh, banana. Ooh, banana. So if you guys want to come in for a little bit, then I'll just let you come in and we could just talk about the Steelers for a bit because my God. I don't even know what to think anymore, man. That game was just so. There's the link. So if you want to, more than welcome to. But right now, I'm just like, New England lost, which is nice. New England lost, and New England could miss out on the playoffs. They still could miss out on the playoffs, but it's very unlikely. I think Buffalo's still gonna clinch the division, but we'll see. The Colts right now look really good in the AFC. If you had to give me my two favorite teams in the AFC right now, it's gonna be the Colts and the Chiefs. There isn't too much else you want to say about that. What's up, Dashy?
Not much.
Congrats on your.
You can barely see my app.
Hmm?
Yeah, thanks. My avatar is showing in the background because I recently got a green screen for Christmas.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That's pretty cool, man.
It's not set up all the way yet. I gotta finish setting it up though.
No worries, you're good, man. So can't believe it though. 522 yards for Joe Burrow. That's insane.
Yeah, actually it was 525 yards.
Still pretty damn good though. 500 yards. Bengals have never had one. If you having Boomer Esiason and Ken Anderson, and now having Joe Burrow being Carson Palmer, having all those guys not throw for 500. Now you have Joe Burrow throwing for it. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but let's be honest though, the Bengals are going to win the division. I'm already calling it.
Yeah, if the season ended now, we'll have to play New England.
That's right. You have to play New England. That'd be interesting to say the least, but. Man, oh man, I just want to beat the Browns and Ravens to end the season off on a high note. I really do, because especially to make Ravens Red Zone pay up his bet.
Ravens Red Zone, Kevin. I'm waiting on him to pay up before I make my victory lap.
Oh, you're waiting for that. I know it's probably going to be a bit for him. I know he said he usually doesn't like doing it until the next day.
That's why that's why I said 24-hour notice.
Yeah, to a Bungles fan. This is his last video, so.
Yeah, he got triggered after my cat made an appearance in a video.
Oh boy. Morons at the TTC to steal me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. The good thing is Ravens are the Ravens are gonna get killed. Ravens are not lose, dude. The Ravens could seriously end their season on a 8-9 game losing. Like, actually, no. God damn it, I can't think of the actual Ravens would be on a 6 game losing streak to end their season if they lose the Rams and Steelers.
Yeah, and I want the Ravens to please extend John Harbaugh.
Oh, that would be nice. He's on the hot seat just like Mike Tomlin is, but knowing the Steelers, he's never going to get fired. So, what's up, D1 shows, and how you doing, man?
How y'all fellas doing?
Doing good, man. Dashy? How you doing?
It's good.
I appreciate that ass kicking y'all got today. The Dolphins needed it.
Yep, that's right. The Dolphins.
Yes.
Dolphins got the New Orleans on Monday night, man. That's going to be a big game.
Yes, we control our destiny from here on out. If we win out, it's 100% chance we make the playoffs.
That's right.
Everything that needed to happen happened today. Literally, basically everything. The Steelers losing.
Yep.
The Bills beating the Pats. The oh my God, the Chargers losing to the Texans.
Oh, that was embarrassing. Yeah, that was probably the worst loss all day. Let's be honest.
Bro, believe it or not, I called that. I called it. I even uploaded on my channel. I was in the stream today. I said the Texans are going to beat the Chargers. Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. I called that game. And I think it was another game. I forgot it was another game that we need. The Bengals eviscerating the freaking Ravens.
Dude, they killed him. It wasn't a fucking dude. That game wasn't even.
Yeah, I turned the game off after a while. I'm like, I might as well just watch the Texans and Chargers or the other games. That jump was over by the first half.
It wasn't even close. I only watched, realistically, I had Red Zone on. The only thing I was really watching all day, except for the Steelers-Chiefs game, but that Steelers-Chiefs game, man, that was so painful to watch, man. It sucked.
only
bad.
thing I'm
Somebody
laughing
said
Only thing I-
in the tweet. My fault. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, the only thing I gotta say is, hey, Rap Fucks, you got swept for the first time since 2015. You couldn't
Oh,
even
my.
beat us out to avoid getting swept in Cincinnati after we beat you the first time in Baltimore. What excuses are you gonna have now?
I need the Ravens to just fall off the face of the planet. This is not your year. There's rampant injuries. Just give up. Just give up. Just give
They
up and
need
let the
to.
Dolphins win it. Just give up.
Yeah,
You know,
dude.
somebody. I was reading the tweet that was talking about Big Ben. It looked like I think he did like a flea flicker,
Yeah, that was so bad.
and
dude.
somebody said it looked like he threw a tissue box down a wind tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that bad. It was pathetic.
I thought that was hilarious.
You're
Do
not
a
wrong, man.
tissue.
It was hilarious.
Like, but
Yeah, but let's look at it
Just-
this way. We just flat out own the Ravens once again. Now they're gonna learn not to jinx their team anymore.
Hey man, I'm trying to see Burrow in the playoffs if the Dolphins make it. I want to see Burrow. I need Tua to, beat all these people that they say is better than him. Outplay that quarterback, because Tua gets a lot of hate for no reason. And all he does is win. I
Yeah,
don't know what
Tua's
else to
been
say.
great, man. He's been having a
Like,
great run, man.
It may not
awesome.
look
Looks-
pretty. It may not be the splash plays. Everybody throws 60-yard, 70-yard touchdowns, but he wins.
He wins. No doubt about it. No freaking doubt about it. He freaking wins, man. There's nothing wrong with that. And dude, he's been having a great run so far, man. They got New Orleans and they're gonna win. They're gonna win this week because they got Ian Book they gotta play against.
See, I'm not trying to, assume anything, man. We lost to the Jags. I mean, I can't take no team lightly. We lost to the Jags. We gave the Jags their first win in like 20 games. Like, so I'm scared of
that was shenanigans. I will say that game was freaking shenanigans. Having that curved kick, that was beyond bullshit. But
yeah. It was just bullshit, and it's their defense I'm mostly scared about. I'm not scared of. Even if Taysom Hill was starting at quarterback, I wasn't scared of their defense.
you shouldn't be.
I mean, scared of their offense. I'm scared of their
the
defense.
offense. I got you completely,
Yeah.
man. It's their
That
offense. The only one offense you got to worry about is Alvin Kamara.
That's
Realistically,
it.
so.
Who are the receivers? Who you got to worry about? Who did I worry about at tight end?
They got nobody, dude.
Like, nah. I know Sean Payton's a genius. He's gonna scheme something up, but no. We're hot. We're one of the hottest teams in the league right now. We're going for a
100%.
seventh game win in a row. So
100%. You guys are probably going to get it, man. I think you guys are going to get it. And then you got the Titans, who the Titans barely beat the Niners. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They barely beat them.
should have lost, to be honest. They should have
Pretty
lost.
much. It was a loss. No, I will give them that. It was a freaking loss, man. That was just.
Then we got the Patriot bitches the last week.
Yeah, man. You guys are the Patriots, man. That they almost came back with the Bills, but dude, like the Patriots offense, they're
Mac Jones can't do shit. Why is Mac Jones getting praised? He's not that good.
No, he's not. I will.
Davis Mills is the best quarterback in the 2021 draft class.
Right now, that's
he
true.
is the best quarterback in this man has had like 4 300-yard games. They've been in every game whenever he plays, and it took him in and out the lineup. Like he's going through the most. He has the least to work with around him. He is the best rookie quarterback in this draft class. Nobody talks about it.
I 100% agree right now, man. It's true. It is freaking true, man. Like it's 100% true. I'm just like I can't believe it either, but still, he is the best one. And there's no denying it. Just how efficient he's been, especially with making Brandon Cooks resurging his career and Nico Collins, like just out of nowhere. still.
They
I'm
should not
intrigued.
draft a quarterback. They shouldn't draft a quarterback.
No,
next
they
year.
need offensive line help. They need offensive
Mhm.
line. Pair somebody with Laramie Tunsil because Laramie Tunsil's actually been a pretty decent player for the Texans. He's been one of their best tackles.
Thank you, Texans. Thank you. I appreciate it. For the draft picks, I thank you.
The draft picks will definitely help. That's for 100% sure.
That's our farm team right there.
And we got the
Texas is
Chiefs
a-
next week at home. We beat them. Ravens lose. We went to North for the first time since 2015.
I think I'm gonna need y'all to lose just to be safe. I think I need the Bengals to lose. Just want to be safe. If there's a slip up along the way, like I want to still be able to make it even at 9-8. So I think I need y'all. I need the Bengals to lose, but y'all, it's like the Bengals are Jekyll and Hyde to me. I don't know what to expect sometimes, but I knew y'all was gonna kick the Ravens' butt today.
Yeah, and they started their third string quarterback.
Josh Johnson. Oh my god,
And
that's
he didn't play bad.
No, he didn't.
It's just the Ravens defense was trash. They just leave busted plays all over the field. I mean, they let Tua come off the bench with a fractured finger and put up 9 in one quarter. Like, yeah, I mean, like it's just not your season. It's just not your
No, it's
season,
not.
Ravens.
The Ravens, it's not their season. 100% agree. It's
not.
not their
It's
season.
not meant to be. Yeah, just sit everybody out. Just no more injuries. Just sit everybody out. Just lose these next 2 games. Just and we got the
You need to
tiebreaker
rest
over them, so that helps.
You need to let Lamar rest the next 2 games. He's
Yeah.
clearly not even ready. He's not ready to come back. There's no reason to bring him back at this point. I think at this point they just need to just let him just sit down and not do anything.
I wonder
else.
if some of these. It was like 3 teams that clinched the playoffs. I wonder if they rest their players, like the Rams.
Cardinals
The-
clinch.
Cardinals, Chiefs, and the
Chiefs,
Cowboys.
Yeah,
She
I wonder when they rest their players a little bit. Like,
Buccaneers clinched in.
Oh yeah, Buccaneers
Question
clinched
in
the South
NFC.
as well.
yeah, they clinched. They won the division. They clinched.
I
also.
think the Bucks will probably rest their players. I don't think they'll rest them in week 17 because they're not going to need them when they play. I think they
for
play
the next 2 weeks. they gonna
at
rest
week
them.
17. I think they rest them. I think the Buccaneers will rest them. So Buccaneers, who are the Buccaneers? Oh, they play the Panthers again in Tampa Bay. They're going to easily rest them against that.
They just
game.
smacked them today.
Yeah, they just killed them. It wasn't even close.
They running
So
2
One lock of the
quarterback
week, I
system.
guaranteed will be next week. Will be the Jets and the Buccaneers at MetLife.
Yeah, that game's going to be absolute slaughter. They're going to.
Dolphins
game.
over the Titans next week.
I agree 100%. That's one of my picks. Dolphins will definitely beat the Titans. The Titans, very inconsistent.
I got some unfinished business with Tannehill.
I just
I have unfinished business. You have unfinished. We need some closure. That's all. I just want closure.
Wait,
That's all.
Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah, they play at Tennessee. Dolphins play at Tennessee, and I think the Dolphins are going to go in and just smack the Titans around. I think they should not beat the Niners, but they somehow did because the Niners completely just gave up that game.
And Jimmy Garoppolo blew that game. Let's say how
Jimmy
it is. Jimmy
Garoppolo.
blew that.
Oh, I
Jimmy
agree.
blew it.
I have Miami.
He missed kind of open
Tennessee
touchdown
next week.
passes.
Oh, he did.
Oh.
That was terribly missed. That I saw that. Oh my goodness.
Nah, bro. I wanna make history. I want to make history. I want to win a playoff game. That's what I want. So y'all motherfuckers gonna have new shit to talk shit to me about. Y'all gonna have to. Don't let the Dolphins make the playoffs and win a playoff game. Man. I have unfinished business, Tiffany. We have unfinished business. I need closer with Tannehill. You gotta have a heart to heart. That was a tough one to let go, but we need closure.
Look
I
at
And it'll be
this.
the first time.
I
And
got
it'll be
it
the
done
first
way
time we're
before. I
playing
got
too.
this puzzle done before I got to sleep.
Oh,
Good.
nice.
It's a 3D
Bengals.
puzzle. It's a
Oh, that's a
Bengals.
puzzle. Okay.
All right. Good stuff.
Burrow balled today. I mean, 545 yards, 5 touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah,
If somebody had him in fantasy, they won already. I mean,
easily. And he was in the top DraftKings lineup, man, of like the Millie Maker lineup, the one where it's like a
you know
million
who else
dollars.
was? You know who else was?
Who?
Herbert.
I
What's
I
up?
have
That was the easiest.
I have
He was like
Mahomes.
the
That's
easiest.
my start. And on my watch list, starting quarterback.
Oh
I
my
love
goodness.
love trolling them Chargers fans because they swear like Herbert is the shit, and we made the wrong choice. Like, nah, man.
That Bengals stack, man, was a freaking winning one today. Some guy won $100,000 for jacking Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon, T.
Oh, wow.
Higgins,
Oh,
and then
wow.
Justin Jackson, and then Antonio Brown.
Wow.
I started Joe Mixon today on my fantasy, by the way.
Same here. I did too. I did too, man. I started him in my NFL fantasy, even though I'm not as big in the season-long fantasy football anymore. I'm more into just like the DraftKings and Yahoo, man. Those are one of the ones I've been fucking making money in, man. I've been making money there, and then also a thing called Prize Picks, where I bet the over and under. Josh Jacobs fucking sucked for me today because he had a great rushing game, but when it comes to receiving yards, he didn't do shit. He had caught one pass for -5 yards. I'm like, oh my god.
I'm in the playoffs on my fantasy league, so I win today. I could play for a trip to Super Bowl 56 next week.
Nice.
Nice. What's up, Zach?
Not much, LC. I'm in the championship.
Very nice.
I have Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp on the same receiving group.
Yeah, that's gonna win you games. That'll definitely win.
And
you
I'm
games,
going
man.
against a dude who has he has Tom Brady. He doesn't. Jonathan Taylor. I played against Jonathan Taylor, Deebo Samuel, and Aaron Rodgers, and I won.
Damn.
I beat this dude before, but he didn't have Aaron Rodgers. That was a game Aaron Rodgers was out due to COVID-19.
Oh boy, that was brutal.
Oh,
Aaron.
you want to look at a difficult schedule next year? The fucking New York Jets.
Oh god, the Jets next year.
They got to play the Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. They got to play the Bills. They got a brutal schedule for.
And they got to play the Dolphins twice, where they're gonna get killed by the Dolphins twice.
The Patriots
Like
are
we
going to
always
kill them.
do.
Dolphins are going to kill them. Bills are going to kill them. Lord knows what the Ravens are going to do to them.
If everything goes well next year, man. This
Ravens
was
are
not the
healthy,
Ravens this
dude.
year.
The only teams I think that can beat them in the AFC are Tennessee and Indy.
Oh boy.
Only team that scares me is on my schedule next week would be the freaking Bills and the Bills. And the only teams that scare me: Bills, Buccaneers, and Patriots, and that's it.
Man,
Even
we
when the
smacking
Ravens are
baby.
fully healthy,
I ain't even thinking about next year yet.
we
I'm
got to
not
go to
either.
Tampa next year.
I'm not
No.
even trying to discuss this.
If Aaron Rodgers is
shit.
there, I think about going. But if he leaves, I'm not. Because I would love to see Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. But if he's not there, I'm not going to go. Because I don't want to see Tom Brady restored in love. And then
If
have
the
him
season
blow out.
ended now, we have to go up against Tennessee next season,
Um,
and we have to play Dallas again.
We play. Oh, we're going to beat the Cowboys.
The only thing I'm thinking of next year is going to games. 'Cause I was going to go any games. I was going to go to some football games this year, but this year was just way too ridiculous with all that. I think by the time everyone gets their COVID shit in check and everything, all that shit goes through, I'm going to go to a few games next year. Because Steelers play the Dolphins next year in Miami, which I'm going. Because I've been to every Steeler-Dolphin game since 2009. So I'm going to
Why?
that. I'm going to go.
I would have liked
Why?
the Packers Bucks last
Oh,
year.
I've just
COVID
been wanting to
didn't
go,
happen.
man. I was there for
Oh.
the 2009 season finale game where they ended the season by beating the Dolphins. That was like the last game of the year.
I went to.
I still remember that snow game where AB almost took it back, but he stepped out of bounds.
AB, man. That game, that
I
haunts
got
my
that
memories, man.
That was the first time
That game haunts my memories.
That's the that,
Speaking of the snow, Seattle Seahawks and Chicago Bears had to play in the snow today.
Dashy, I remember that walk-off safety that Cameron Wake had on you on a Thursday night.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was at that
I-
the Halloween
That
game.
was one of the funniest. I was like, "What? A walk-off safety?"
Like
Dude, I
I-
was like, "Wait, how did they just get a walk-off safety?"
They sacked all.
sacked them in overtime. He safety them.
I've never seen that happen until that game.
That was
the
only
first time
like
I've seen a walk-off safety.
they say it was only like the third time it's ever happened.
I
Yeah,
know.
that was such a great game, though. Still, it was a lot of fun, but still,
That was
hey,
an
man.
emotional game. I remember that game to this day, man. I was so emotionally drained.
Oh
I
my
was so.
Oh, and we
Well, I
play.
want Burrow. I want to make the playoffs. I want to play the
I know
Bengals.
we got to go
bro.
to Miami next year.
I want the
Bengals.
Bengals, bro. I want Tua versus Burrow.
That'd be a great matchup.
I
man.
want
would
that.
love to see
game.
it.
Two of them,
Packers and
two
Dolphins.
of them literally beating all the quarterbacks that have came out this year and last year's draft class.
Yeah,
Like that's what.
yeah.
But I just haven't faced Burrow yet. Like he beat
He
Murray.
faced
He beat
Burrow last year, but Burrow
he-
tore his ACL.
he beat Murray. He went toe to toe with Murray. Beat him like 36-33. Beat
34 to
outplayed
31.
Herbert. He
Yep,
would look
he
like the better
outplayed him
quarterback.
100%.
He completely outplayed Herbert last year. He looked like Tua looked like the better quarterback on the field when Herbert and him was on the field together.
Yeah,
He fucking
I watched
we
that.
done
game.
already beat Mac Jones. We done beat Zach Wilson. Like he done beat all these quarterbacks. He just hasn't beaten Trevor
No, he hasn't.
because he lost to Trevor Lawrence. God damn.
Even worse, Urban Meyer was the coach.
Yeah,
God,
bro. I swear to
fuck
God, I
Urban
blame my
Meyer.
coach for
If
that.
you
He played
played
like a bitch that game.
D1, if you played him now, you would blow them out.
Yeah,
For
The
real.
Texans lost to the Jets.
Mhm.
Bro, that was when we were 1-7, bro. Like I said, we could make history. There's never been a 1-7 team come back and make the playoff.
Exactly.
we-
It's gonna
and if
happen.
we win tomorrow night, and
the
if we
Saints-
win tomorrow night, we're in the 7th spot. If we win
That's
tomorrow
right.
night.
Well, the Saints
100%.
have no
So-
quarterback because Simeon, I believe, is hurt, and
Bro, we're
he's
facing
hurt.
Ian Book, bro. We're facing
Ian
Ian
Book.
Book.
Oh, easy W. You guys won. Easy W.
I ain't gonna, like I said, we lost to the Jags. Nothing is easy.
You have an offense.
Nothing's easy.
Saints
It-
don't.
it-
Nothing's easy.
bro.
No.
The Chargers lost to the Texans. Nothing is
I
given.
know. I lost.
No, I agree.
Dude, I lost
100%.
52 pick'em points because of that.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
At least I got
Urban-
70 free.
Urban Meyer gonna go out with 2 wins and both gonna be against playoff team because he beat the Bills.
That's right.
He beat the Bills
They
9-6.
got 69. The Bills got 69 in that.
And they couldn't even beat the Jets today. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
couldn't
I
even
thought they were
freaking-
gonna beat the Jets.
I mean, Zach Wilson looked like Michael Vick out there.
Yeah, he did. How do you let that?
Zach Wilson. Dude,
Oh my
the-
God.
the Bears are
What do you mean?
gutsy. They decided to go for 2 instead of taking the extra point, and they got it. And well, they won the game.
Who?
Oh, the Bears, they beat Seattle on a 2.
Hold on, they
Nick-
came back and beat Seattle. Are you
Yeah, he beat
serious?
Seattle.
Yeah,
I'm
on
not
a
kidding you.
2-point
Bro, the
Nick-
last time I
Nick-
saw it was like 24-10.
I lost
Yep, no,
31
true.
points.
They freaking beat him.
What?
Yeah, because they went for 2
Wow.
and the win rather than taking the extra point. They're like,
Big
"Fuck it,
Dick.
we're
They
going
beat
for
Big
2.
Dick.
We're gonna get it.
Big
And
Dick
got
Nick
it.
won a game.
Big Dick Nick got somebody again. God damn it, bro.
Mhm.
Well, he got
I
Tom
swear to
Brady.
God, man. Big Dick Nick just be come out of nowhere and just
He
Just
beats
beating
Tom
people.
Brady and Russell Wilson a lot. Jeez.
mm,
I know he has that Super Bowl win over Tom Brady.
that's because Tom Brady didn't sacrifice anybody that year. You know you're
Yeah,
Luciferian.
well, Brady fumbled the ball. If he didn't fumble the ball, he would have won a game-winning drive.
I gotta tell people, notice when Brady wins the Super Bowl, it's like a sacrifice. Like somebody dies that's close or related to the team. Like his first 3 was like, you know, he had 9/11, you know. Then that other one, you know, and you know, because they're named the Patriots, so they wanted that type of aesthetic, so that's why they won. And it was cheating their ass off.
Yeah,
The
they were.
Well,
the
they
deflate
shot
the
themselves in the
Deflategate
foot.
year, that Deflategate year they won. Who was sacrificed that year? Aaron Hernandez. Even though nobody said, nobody thought that he was suicidal or anything like that, but yet he was found dead. That was a sacrifice right there too. And
When
then
did
even
Aaron
last year,
Hernandez die?
with the Bucks, freaking Vincent Jackson was found dead a day later after the Super Bowl.
After they won, he was found dead.
Vincent
That's-
Jackson, they still don't know how he died. What's his cause
No,
of
they
death?
don't.
Someone says alcohol.
According to my reports, Vincent Jackson has CTE in his system as well.
CTE in his system?
Wait,
Yeah.
no, he had
CTE is
his brain was died. Like, you mean who?
CTE is no joke.
CT? They
But
had
how did he
His
die
brain
from that?
scanned.
He
They
could,
scanned
he
his
could
brain.
go insane, but how did he die from it?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Ask Javon Belcher. He went insane after
It was
after
sacrifice,
killing
man.
his wife. He showed up to the Chiefs practice facility and offed himself with a gun.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Who did that?
That was the nuts story.
Javon Belcher.
Mm.
He was on the Chiefs. He was accused of domestic violence. There's evidence that he did it, and then he killed himself the next day
Wow.
because he was going to be found dead. No, he was going to be found guilty.
Oh my god.
And
that's
well, he had
dope.
CTE. CTE is not a joke.
No, it's not, man.
No,
It's
it's not.
Now,
No.
there's no excuse to put your hands on a woman unless that woman hits you first.
But you know what's a joke though?
What is a joke?
Herbert losing to the Texans.
Yeah.
Bucks did win the South
Well-
unknown. That's right, man.
Well, I already know what the opener is going to be if the Bucks win it all again. I already know what's going to be next year.
Bucks and Packers.
Nope, Bucks Chiefs.
Oh
Or-
god.
Or Bucks
I think,
Bengals.
I
Or
think the
Bucks
league. I
Ravens.
think
It's
the
gonna be Bucks
league. You
Chiefs or
know,
Bucks Ravens. 'Cause
like
the league
people
wants
say
money.
games aren't. People say games aren't scripted.
They
I
are.
100 believe games are scripted. They don't script
Games
every
are
game.
Definitely.
No,
rigged.
I agree.
They don't
definitely-
script every game, but they
They
script
don't.
the important games.
Yeah.
I
They
can- I can
script
definitely
the
see that.
I
important
believe
games.
it was no. I
And
feel
I
like it
feel
was
as though
scripted
they're
that Rodgers got
scripting-
COVID against Kansas City.
I think they scripting. They're scripting the Packers to go to the Super Bowl this year.
I have
don't
a feeling they're going to do it.
Like
I
the
guess-
non-calls, the calls they get, it's just something about like they're just.
I think they're
They're
going to
scripted.
try and get Kansas City there. They're
Green Bay
definitely
can't
trying to get
say
Kansas
Super Bowl. I can see it.
Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. I don't think Kansas City's going to go back.
Yep.
I think Indy's going to get there. I don't think anyone can stop Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor is a beast, though. I will say
Jonathan
that.
Taylor-
I just don't. I don't believe in Carson Wentz. I don't believe in Carson Wentz.
Carson
I
Wentz
don't
is
either.
Better this season than he was in the last few years in Philly. Philly was the problem with Wentz. He's looked decent this season.
Man, he won.
But I don't-
completing 5
I
passes.
mean, I don't trust Ryan Tannehill, and Tennessee made it to the AFC Championship game with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but they had the running game. That Tannehill always needed a running game in the O line, which we couldn't provide him. He always had the arm talent.
Wentz has a
Right.
running game and an O-line as well. And Wentz does have some dudes to throw to. Michael Pittman, Mo Alley,
Bro, I want
Cox,
to play. You
Jack
lost to the
Doyle.
Colts too, bro. That's what fucking bum ass Jacoby at quarterback. Kobe Brissett. It was so trash. that
Kobe,
game.
yeah, Kobe Brissett. I
Ooh,
remember.
Kobe
So
Brissett.
trash
I
that
thought you
game.
guys would win that game because Brissett wanted revenge, but no.
Me too. Apparently he did it. It was trash.
And then you guys play Tampa. I'm like, oh, you're gonna get blown out.
Oh, I didn't even care. The Tampa game was a game I didn't watch. I didn't finish watching. I usually finish watching all games. I didn't care to see that. And
I
to see
remember-
Brady how he was, like it was and that's when they were really healthy. But that was like the best I've ever seen Brady, and I've watched him played against him since I've been like 20 years. I've been a
And
Dolphin
you've seen
fan.
the 07, and you've seen
And that was the
07
best.
Brady.
And he was not even. It was nowhere close to that. That game this year against the Buccaneers, it was like, bro, they were taking AB off the field. Like, how can you have plays in your playbook where you can take AB off the field? Like, that shit is bonkers, bro.
Mike
It's
It
an
is
embarrassment of
bonkers.
riches.
They
Like,
had an injured Rob Gronkowski, but still.
exactly. It was the best I ever seen Brady. I
I
stopped
have
watching
not
at the beginning
seen
of the
Brady
fourth
throw
quarter.
that well since 07. 07.
Yeah.
That was probably Brady's best season of all time.
Mm.
And he won MVP that year because of that season. If not for Tom Brady, LaDainian Tomlinson would have won the MVP that year.
Mm.
You could have.
And when we played the Chiefs, I'm like, oh, we're going to win this game. They've been looking soft. Then Aaron Rodgers gets COVID, and I'm like, fuck.
What's up, dude? Dog, how you doing, man?
J-Dog.
What's good? What's good? What's happening?
Not much, man. Got
Good,
Dolphins
good,
Saints on Monday Night Football, so
Oh,
D1
that'll
versus
be
J Dog, man.
nasty.
I felt
Hmm.
I know the Packers beat us back in week 5, but at the same time, we should have won that game.
Yeah, but if Mason Crosby knew how to kick a field goal in regulation, we would have won. And well, it's not. And well, Devontae Adams got double teamed all game against Cincy, and he still dropped 200 on them.
So you think since he's going with the division, that's because I think they're poised to win the
They're
division.
definitely winning that division.
They're definitely winning the division.
The
let's be
Ravens are
honest.
hurt. The Browns are terrible.
The
and
the Steelers
Browns
are
are
just
terrible.
lost.
Steelers just had a terrible game. We're not
God.
that good this year.
Dude.
Yeah, the
Mike-
Bengals are on. They were
not
definitely
even-
winning.
Dude, Bill Cow. What happened to the Steelers today? Bill Cowher wouldn't let that happen.
No, of course you wouldn't. Coward.
Even though the
Cowher
Steelers are not that
standards.
good, Bill Cowher would not let them lose by 26.
No, he wouldn't.
But I feel
Yeah,
as though
Even
every
when
time,
Bill Cowher, even when
every
Bill
team,
Cowher
every
had
time a
bad
team has a
teams,
tie, I swear they make it
he
to the
didn't let
playoffs.
this happen.
Yeah.
You know
it
what?
somehow
What else
it
Bill
happens.
Cowher will not let happen?
Hmm.
That the Steelers' social media, Twitter disrespect Cincinnati chili last year.
Oh God, I remember that.
You
That's
know
how-
what? You know what Cowher wanted to let happen?
Hmm.
The Chargers losing to the Texans.
Yeah, it is true.
Bruh.
I mean, we lost to fucking James Winston in week 1, and I was
How did-
pissed.
Jameis Winston.
I was pissed after week 1 because this is the way we played in that game. I was mad. You only scored 3 points.
This
I
is
mean,
the
the
first
not
time
so good
since
Saints
2015 that Bengals got a winning record.
Then we
Yeah, it is.
Then we beat the Lions. Then week 3, I wanted to win that game. It's the 49ers. I can't stand them. We're playoff rivals.
Dasher, you
And
must
we
be
win that game, and I went.
Dasher,
no.
you must be happy to beat the Rat Fucks twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
beat the Rat Fucks and the freaking Steelers twice. They swept them both.
That's
Oh,
the first
speaking
time
of
they've
the
done that in years.
since
2009.
Bengals can only beat up one of the teams in the AFC North. That's all they can beat up.
Hold on a
That's it.
second, you guys. Check this out. Check this out.
Ah.
Oh, we
You're
got the
sweeping
boom
the
out
race.
for them.
You're sweeping.
So did you and Bob make a bet or something?
Yep. Tell him to bet, Dashy.
Back in week 7, Ravens and Redson Bob and I had a bet saying having loser smash barbecue sauce in the face. I won that bet. Today, it was me against Kevin of Ravens Red Zone. Again, I won the bet.
Nice.
I know.
They should have known what was going to happen this year when they lost to the Dolphins.
Yep.
Right.
They
They
should have
should.
known, like, because we never beat them ever since the year we went 1-15, and that was our one win when we beat them.
You only
Like,
then
they
you beat them
stayed
once.
kicking
since
our
2015.
ass. And honestly, we're the ones that broke Lamar. They were like number 1 in the seed when we
Mhm.
played them. We
Yep,
broke
they were the
Lamar.
number 1 seed. They were the number
We
1 seed.
broke
and-
Lamar.
Actually, I thought so.
Didn't we
and
break
we put-
Lamar
we
as
put-
well back
We
in week
put
7?
we put the blueprint out there. And even Ravens fans said, like, yo, after that Dolphins game, teams just started blitzing Lamar.
Yep.
Like, we put the blueprint out there. We broke
100%.
And then we give up 30 to Tyler Huntley. I'm like, Tyler Huntley's not bad, but it's no excuse to give up 30 to a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to go deal with the third string today. Which my game, by the way, Zach, was your upset.
I changed my pick as soon as I found out Josh Johnson was starting. I'm like, Bengals win. And one of my upsets is a blowout next week.
The only thing I'm concerned about is how Ian Book is gonna perform this Monday.
Ian Book's a complete wild card, man. I know.
Ian Book.
I'm so mad. I wanted Taysom Hill so bad. You're so lucky, bro.
Taysom Hill.
It actually took some joy away because I just wanted Chris Sims to eat shit because he was saying how much Taysom Hill is better than Tua and called us all idiots on Dolphins Twitter and on his
I
little
literally
show.
heard him say he's better than Lamar. I'm like, You did not just say that. Taysom Hill,
Bro.
gadget
Taysom
player,
Hill's
better than an
gadget
NFL.
player. I mean, he is a
Exactly,
gadget
better
Yes.
than
player.
an MVP. Yeah, right.
Taysom
Taysom Hill
Hill,
is better than an NFL MVP.
But I
He
like
can
Ian
wait
Book
on
when I was
Lamar. He
watching.
won an MVP for a reason.
Yeah, I liked Ian Book from when I was watching because we drafted the left tackle from Notre Dame this
Liam
year.
Eichenberg.
Yeah, so when I was watching Liam Eichenberg's tape, I was seeing how Ian Book moved, and he
Well, I
moves
guess the
around
Jets
well.
want Evan Neal because they beat the Jags. They lost the game truly because the loser of that game was the win. It's a tank bowl.
Loser of that game had to get Aiden Hutchinson.
Don't the
but
Lions still have the worst record?
I mean, it's gonna be a good game, D1. I'm sure.
I think the Jets will get.
Yeah,
Evan
I just want to win. That's it, though.
because
I
they
just want to
need
I
win and
gotcha.
keep
Yeah.
going.
they need
And
an offensive tackle.
I mean,
we're
y'all
just
still
gonna
know.
y'all gonna be a steamroll. Now I know we're young, so I don't know how we're gonna play in the prime time lights and shit.
Right.
You know, we're like the
Right.
youngest team in the NFL. So
Dude, everyone called Tua a bust in the offseason, I was like, it's only 1 year and it's his rookie year. How's he a bust?
but I don't understand how you call him a bust when he went 6-3 his rookie year. I don't understand.
Yeah, how you're gonna call someone
Oh.
a bust after one season?
Tua is not that bad, honestly. He's not that
I
bad.
gave
Well, you're
Tua
about to
time.
see a left-handed Drew Brees tomorrow night. He's gonna remind Saints fans of a left-handed Drew Brees by the time the game is over tomorrow night.
He
Right.
honestly, his play, Tua, he's been improving ever since moving as a pocket passer. He has been.
And
Tua can't
let's
go,
not-
but he's mainly a pocket passer. He was mainly a pocket
let's
passer.
not forget. Let's not forget, man. If everyone called Jamar Chase a bust before
in
even
the preseason, and I'm like,
Yeah, I was clowning on him because he had hella drops and stuff.
He had a lot of drops.
Because
yeah.
everybody was saying how we should have got Jamar Chase instead of Jalen Waddle, and I love Jalen Waddle.
Jay
I
was
would
good,
not trade him for Jamar Chase for anything. Because for what I
Jalen
need
Waddle.
Waddle to do, he does it very well.
100%.
I mean, y'all
does.
have
And he's about
Jalen Waddle.
and he's about to break the rookie record for most receptions by a rookie.
Yeah,
Jalen
Waddle's
He's gonna
that
break
good.
he's gonna break
sense that
Aquan Bolden's record.
It makes sense Waddle came from Alabama because Alabama's a factory of receivers. They're about to put two
Right.
quarters there.
I think the Dolphins just had like a lot of missed opportunities
Dolphins
this
honestly
season.
need to fix the O line just to protect.
Tell
Tua.
me about it. I've lost 4 games by 3 points or less this year.
That's
yeah,
nuts.
I lost to Minnesota on a dropped interception, and I lost to Kansas City because Jordan Love can't read a blitz.
Dude.
Now,
I lost to the fucking Raiders in overtime with
Jordan
3
Love-
seconds left in overtime. Because the
If
refs
Jordan
didn't want to
Love
call a
wants to be-
DPI in the fucking red zone.
But I'm going to say this
Yeah, I
about
remember.
Jordan Love. If he can read a blitz well, he will be solid in the NFL. But he
But
couldn't
At
read
least
the
we
blitz.
beat the Raiders.
Zach, y'all already have the first seed. Y'all just need to
Yeah, we need to win. That's all we need
Yeah,
to do.
win out.
If we lose, then we are kind of screwed.
Zach, who's your team?
Packers.
The Packers? The Packers?
I've
Yeah,
liked them
Packers are
since
his team.
2007. The last.
Well, that is the
football
only
team.
quarterback I would give up Tua for. I don't want
Aaron
Deshaun Watson.
Rodgers.
I would give up Tua for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, I'd like Tua. Don't get me wrong. I'd like Tua.
No,
What
I don't
about
know if
Russell
y'all would
Wilson?
want him. Like, we're going to trade
Aaron-
him to you. I'm
No,
just saying
I'm
I
not
would
saying
take
you
Aaron
guys are gonna
Rodgers.
trade
That's
him.
the only
I would
QB I
like
would take.
Tua if he was available for trade.
No,
I
y'all
would
got Jordan
always
Love, though.
score.
Jordan
Yeah, but
Love.
Jordan Love can't read a blitz.
That's for right now.
Right
He
now.
couldn't read the blitz against Kansas City, and he got killed.
Hmm.
That's why Jordan Love sucked. He couldn't read the blitz. We still outgained Kansas City in that game without Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Kansas City fans even know if Aaron Rodgers played, they would have got blown out. Michael
Yeah.
Darcy, who I respect, he's one of few Chief fans I respect. He even admitted that the Chiefs would have got their asses handed to them if Aaron Rodgers played.
Well, we got
No,
the
it's-
Chiefs next week. So if we beat them, depending on if Kelsey is off the COVID list or not, if he's not, I like my chances.
I think you guys will beat them. It's in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
The Chiefs haven't won there since 1984.
Yeah, that was Boomer Esiason's rookie year.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, 1984. The Bengals have the Chiefs a number in Cincy, but the Bengals for some reason struggle in era.
I have a feeling. The Bengals might be a dark horse team.
I
that
can
could
see the
make it
Bengals
to
going
Super Bowl.
far if they play.
There
the
ain't no
Colts,
goddamn dark horse.
If they play
I'm
the
gonna
Colts,
smack the
I'll take
Bengals if I see the
Indy.
Bengals.
If they play the
We're gonna
Colts,
smack
I'll take
'em.
Indy. Jonathan Taylor's red hot,
We're gonna smack them if you
Oh,
see the Bengals.
dude,
and
Dude,
Jonathan
Jonathan
Taylor's probably
Taylor.
going to win MVP.
dude,
He's definitely
Jonathan
off the
Taylor's a
Nobody in the
beast.
AFC they do not want the Dolphins defense to make the playoffs. They
You don't
do
wanna
not.
play nobody wants to play
like
Jonathan Taylor. And there's a small chance Derrick Henry comes back for the playoffs.
Oh God, yeah, Derrick Henry.
yeah,
they
there's
need
a
to
chance
let
that
him
he's
win.
coming back for the playoffs. Yeah.
Derrick Henry's back for the playoffs. Titans are going to go far because no one can stop Derrick Henry. No one
Nope.
can.
Hopefully he isn't 100%. That's the only person I'm scared of. Derrick Henry's a monster.
Dude,
And
They
Jonathan.
also
yeah,
have
Derek.
guys like AJ Brown and Julio Jones. That's why my preseason I took Tennessee to win the AFC because
Mhm.
Derrick Henry's going to go crazy and they have Julio Jones and AJ Brown. If you stack 8 people, you're going to leave a guy one-on-one guarding one of those two.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, if season ended now, we have to play New England.
That would be interesting. I think you guys would win
Yeah.
because I don't know how the Patriots are going to do for a rookie quarterback in the
Y'all
playoffs.
mock New England. All you gotta do is get a 2 touchdown, a double digit lead on New England, and it's over.
Right.
That's all you
Yeah.
need to do. You have to make them come out of their run game. If you make them
Right.
come out of your run game, it's done. Mac Jones is not going to lead them back.
Mhm.
I
I
mean,
Well,
agree. Yeah,
destroy-
Mac Jones won't be able to.
Mac Jones doesn't make many mistakes. I will give him that. He's more of a game manager.
But
Did you see his stats today?
He wasn't not
Yeah, he was not
terrible,
good.
but it was okay.
He wasn't. He was 14 of 32 for 142 yards
That was
Yeah, that's
embarrassing.
what
Yeah, he
Wow.
was
and
bad.
2 interceptions.
That's
Mhm.
what
Wow.
happens when you.
you
don't
know what?
run the
I'm
ball.
happy though. I'm happy that we swept the
But they
Bucs.
ran for over 150 yards.
You want to know what the
Yeah,
Bills?
they did.
You want to know the biggest weakness of the Bills? Their run defense.
Run defense. Their run
Yep.
defense is putrid.
Yeah,
It
Derrick
is
Henry ran
bad.
yeah, that's why I took Tennessee to beat him because they had Derrick Henry,
Yeah.
and I
Right.
almost took Indy to beat them because Jonathan Taylor. And Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor ran all over them.
Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor
Taylor.
has been a beast.
Taylor.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Jonathan Taylor's nuts, man.
Probably going to win
Yeah.
MVP
Taylor
this year.
runs like Ricky Williams to me. He runs like Ricky
We might
Williams.
play either him
Little
or
bit.
Derrick Henry next year. We're going to get ran over by one of them.
Dude, we swept the Buccaneers. I'm so happy that we did that.
Why do the Bucks always struggle
But
with
you
the
ain't gonna make
Saints?
the playoffs. And that's
Saints
what
are
got
making-
them on. And that's what got everybody
Saints are
picking the
screwed.
Saints to beat us because they blanked Brady last week.
But the Saints don't have much of an offense. Their defense
No.
carries them. The defense
Yeah.
saves you for so long. That's why
Right.
the Bears are so bad. Their
We're gonna have
defense
to
is really
stop our
good, but their
quick
offense
short
is
game.
putrid. Their offense is easy to
And
predict.
low key, this is the healthiest we ever been. Even with the new running back pickup, we even upgraded our running back because Duke. We picked up Duke Johnson and Philip Lindsay.
Yeah,
So I
one
wanna
of my
see how
leagues,
they
I
running.
have no running back in while DK Metcalf was questionable, so I picked up Jeff Wilson and Russell Gage. Well, I'm about to win because I have Stephon Diggs in that league.
Well, I'm talking.
Listen,
I'm not talking about on the Dolphins.
Listen,
Well, in
if
real
we
life,
lose to
my
Dolphins,
team-
I'll
if the Saints lose tomorrow, their season's done.
Yep, this season will be over.
What's your record?
Saints or
I believe
Dolphins?
they're 7-7.
What's the Saints record?
I think they're 7. I'm pretty sure they're 7-7 as well.
Yeah,
That's what-
but their season's basically gonna be on life support after that.
Right.
Bro, they were
Right.
calling fucking Drew
'Cause-
Brees to see if he could play Monday night. They even called Phillip Rivers. They called
Yeah.
Josh McCown. Like, let's see if they can play
They're
Monday
so
night.
desperate for quarterback. If I'm the Saints, I'm drafting a back. I'm finding a backup quarterback just in case Jameis gets hurt again.
Yeah.
Because I honestly think their season ended.
Yo,
in
they would have
week
made the
7.
playoff. Jameis stayed healthy, bro. Jameis was balling.
Jameis
Yeah.
was good.
He had like 14 touchdowns and 2 picks before he got injured. Like they were
And
winning.
then he got hurt, and I'm like, their season's over.
Mm-hmm.
I knew once Jameis went down, it's like, oh god.
Well, you
No,
kind
he
of got
didn't. He
gassed
believed
when
in
Michael
Taysom Hill.
Thomas was hurt as well.
Yeah.
Michael Thomas
And-
didn't even want to play with the Saints. That's what started
Yeah, I
this
think
whole.
Michael Thomas.
He don't even want to play for them.
Honestly, if I'm the Saints, give him what he wants. Just trade him.
I'm trying to get.
All right, I got to get going. So we got the chance to win the North next week. If we win in the Ravens lose, that's all we
Ravens are playing
need.
The Rams. Oh, I need Cooper Cup the ball
Oh,
out.
the
I have
Rams-
my Fantasy Games championship, and
the
the Rams better
Rams
not
are
rest
gonna
him against
win.
San Fran because I'll be screwed. And we
Yeah,
better not rest
Rams-
Devontae week 18 either.
So with that being said, I gotta hopefully get ready for my victory lap. So I'll catch you guys later.
See you later,
Wow.
Dashy.
See you,
yeah,
Dashy. See you next Thursday for
Better.
Pick'em.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
third. That's right. We got Pick'em.
I do Pick'em with Dashy.
Oh, nice.
So what you think about your Steelers? I'll see Muscle. What you think?
Oh, if I'm the
Jesus.
Steelers, fire Mike Tomlin.
What was the final score?
36 to 10.
But it was
Oof.
Oh,
36
you
to
got touchdown.
3.
Embarrassing.
36 to 3
Yikes.
when the Steelers got a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah,
I
I think we still have a chance. I think
Yeah,
the
but your
Steelers and Dolphins
season's
still
on
have a
life
chance,
support.
but it's
You
on life
need a
support.
lot to happen in order to get in the playoffs.
We got to have the
dude.
Raiders beat the Chargers week 17. That's the big one. And the Raiders have to lose beforehand. They have to lose next week. They got to play the Colts.
They're going to lose.
Yeah,
Raiders can't stop anything.
It was
the
good,
Raiders.
Colin.
Colts got
Ooh,
everything
the
to play
Raiders.
for these next couple of weeks. They got everything to play for, whether it's a playoff spot or the division.
Mhm.
I
the
think-
Raiders are gonna-
I
the Raiders
think
have been
You definitely
free
do.
falling.
I think if we lose, we have to win our two games.
The
against
Saints
Panthers.
are the Saints and Steelers. If they lose, the Steelers lost. If the Saints lose, their season's on life support.
Right.
You lose, your season's on life support.
Somebody
You need a
said
lot to happen
Tomlin's
in order
gonna
to get in.
Tomlin's gonna finish 8-1 and still never have a losing record.
Dude, but Mike Tomlin's not even that good of a coach. Take Big Ben away. How many losing seasons would he have? Quite a bit.
He'd be screwed. But the good thing is Ben's retiring. We need to draft a quarterback next year. We need to get Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, or Desmond Riddler. One of those
You
three.
could get Matt Corral.
Matt Corral is probably going to go earlier. That's the problem. I think he's going to go to Carolina.
This is a horrible year
Corral,
to try to get a quarterback.
the only one's
I
gonna-
Yeah.
personally agree.
I think
A
the Lions could get
horrible
him.
year.
But
But,
next year, there's going to be. But 2023 is going to have a lot of quarterback talent. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. Bryce Young might be the first player taken. But
Yeah,
I
I
think,
might as well just
but
tank this
again-
next year.
and you
They're
have
going
another,
to.
But again, you have
Position
another
yourself
great
for
defensive end
2023.
prospect coming in.
Oh,
in
dude.
Will Anderson.
The Steelers might as well tank. I mean, I know y'all
They
have
might just
Najee
throw
Harris.
away- and they have to play they got to play Brady next year.
Yeah, you got the Steelers are going to get killed by the Bucks. Let's be honest.
And
That's one
Antonio
of
Brown's going to return to Pittsburgh.
the- Mhm. That's easily going to be a Sunday night game. They're going to.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
If
course it is.
if Aaron Rodgers somehow comes back, I don't think he will come back. But if he does come back, then we're gonna get Sunday night with the Bucks.
Aaron Rodgers, dude, Aaron Rodgers.
All right, fellas,
needs
I'm
to
out of here.
win.
Y'all have a great night, man.
Have a good night,
All
too,
right,
Mike
have a
Joseph,
good
man.
night,
Thanks for coming
everyone.
on, dude.
No problem.
Aaron Rodgers.
man.
The thing with
See
I'll
you.
see you Monday night, D1.
with what's been going on this offseason, I'm like, Aaron Rodgers is gonna leave after this year if he plays. I feel like Denver could get Aaron Rodgers because they need a quarterback.
Denver. I mean,
Denver's got good pass catchers,
Or-
solid defense,
or
and a
Aaron
solid run game,
Rodgers.
and a
Aaron
decent
Rodgers.
O-line.
Aaron
They
Rodgers
just need a
is
quarterback.
gonna pay everybody and stay with the Packers.
We gotta get.
Oh, my.
Devontae Adams is the biggest free agent.
Oh,
Devontae
dude,
Adams is
y'all
gonna be the best free agent on the market.
retain,
this year.
dude. If y'all don't retain Deontay,
If
We're going to
don't-
get
if
Deontay Johnson. We're going to keep Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson's gonna stay. We may lose Devontae Adams. 'Cause
The
his
Steelers will
contract
have number one in
expiring.
cap. Will be number 2 in cap space next year for the free agency. So we got to sign some people.
Who will make
Yeah.
Devontae Adams the highest paid receiver in the league?
Probably Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh
I don't think
is.
Pittsburgh's going to get Devontae. I feel like the Raiders may get him because Derek Carr
I think the
played
Raiders
with
are
him.
going to get him realistically, either Raiders or Broncos. But I'm
Well,
probably
he
going to.
will follow Rodgers, and I think
Yeah, he
Rodgers will
will.
go to Denver.
I will say I'm probably going to keep the stream going for probably about another few more minutes. I'm probably going to call it a night just because it was at least good to have everyone on. I didn't think I thought it was just going to be a quick little crow stream, but you know what? I'm proud that I was able to at least get some kind of good stream out of it. So I'm happy about that.
Honestly, dude, next year is going to be so interesting.
Yeah,
Next year
it
will be
is.
interesting. It'll be the
A lot of
Steelers'
good
first year up
quarterback
Big Ben.
matchups. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. Tom Brady versus Joe Burrow. Tom Brady versus Lamar, possibly. Tom Brady versus Aaron Rodgers. You have other good court. I know Aaron Rodgers might be playing. If Aaron Rodgers stays, that is. Aaron Rodgers versus Dak Prescott. Tom
Ooh,
Brady versus Kyler Murray. That's going to be fun. Kyler Murray is
Oh,
exciting to
gosh,
watch,
player.
but what can you do without DeAndre Hopkins?
And
Oh,
let's
that's a
get rid
bot.
of this. Yeah, this is a bot. I'm going to get rid of it. Just got to find a way to get rid of it. And block. Let's get rid of the block.
we got
I always
gotta
do pick 'em.
retain.
I always do pick them on the Monday night game.
We gotta retain Winston. I
I
think
do it on the
we
Monday
will.
night game for a reason because get them out of the way done and early.
The good thing is, at least next year with the regards to the Steelers, we got a new star, and I will at least have fun going to games next year. We got the Dolphins next year in Miami, which I'm going to. Got the Atlanta Falcons game, which I'm trying to go to. I want to go to the Atlanta Falcons game.
Year. I am not going to that Bucs Chiefs game. Those are going to be the most expensive tickets by far.
Yeah, Steelers Dolphins won't be too expensive. Steelers Falcons won't be too expensive, and Steelers Panthers won't be too expensive.
Yeah, Bucs Ravens will be expensive, but I may try to go because I want to see Lamar.
But
I may see the Rams just because Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
I want to see Aaron Donald so bad. And then
y'all might see him in the playoffs.
we
That's a
might
good
play him in
point.
the playoffs, probably NFC Championship game.
Probably.
And I'll be nervous. We can't win in the NFC Championship game,
dude,
and we play Tom Brady. I would be nervous.
Oh, dude, the Green Bay Packers have been unfortunate. When
Now, as long as we don't give up, if we lose, I'll be mad that we lost because we got eliminated. But if we just give up down double digits, I'll be really pissed off.
To be fair, I mean y'all defense is terrible, but y'all can score a lot of points.
Yeah, we have Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, but the thing is, Aaron Rodgers blows in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah,
the Bucs can create turnovers. Maybe not lately, but they can create turnovers.
And I mean, if y'all had the Rams,
they got a good defense.
If y'all had the Rams, like that would be terrifying.
We would kill them. We own the Rams. And Matthew Stafford can't win in Lambeau.
Well, we'll see what happens this year. If there's an NFC Championship game where it's the Packers and the Rams, that'd be an interesting one. But who knows what's going to happen in the playoffs? I just know it'll be easier if the Steelers aren't in, just because I'll at least watch them with
AFC. I can see Indy. Jonathan Taylor's on fire.
Indy, yeah. I mean, Jonathan Taylor is pretty good.
You know what, dude?
Jonathan Taylor should win MVP.
Indy is reminding me of the 2019 Titans. They're red hot.
They're really good right now, so the Colts are really good, but we'll see what happens.
The 49ers are also red hot.
Well, they just lost, but...
Even though they lost, they played a good Titans team.
Right. But... I don't know. This season has been pretty interesting.
Another bot. My goodness. All right.
That's annoying.
I know, but hey, you know what? We get free views, so that's all I care about. Free views.
The one thing I don't want to see is the Kansas City Chiefs and Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl again.
It's not going to happen. They're not going to have it happen again.
Oh, no.
It's going to be Kansas City, Green Bay. I have been telling you, it's definitely going to be Kansas City, Green Bay.
I think it's going to be
won't book
Tampa. I'm not betting against Tom Brady.
11 interceptions for Trayvon Diggs.
If he breaks the record, he's winning Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, he just wrote. He just had an interception.
Yeah, he has 11 picks. The record was like
nice.
what, 14 by
Oh,
Shane
dude.
Lane.
I think he might be win Defensive
I
Player of
think
the Year.
TJ's gonna win it. Look, he
TJ.
missed how many? He missed like what, 3.5 games?
TJ Watt or
TJ
TJ Watt's only missed 2 games and he has 17 and a half sacks and he has 2 chances to tie the record Michael Strahan. I don't think he'll get to 23, but if he at least gets
no.
to 22, then I'll be happy.
If
Oh,
TJ
no.
Watt was healthy those games, he probably would have broke it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
But
Teams
it
love
was-
picking on Diggs. Teams love to pick on him.
yeah,
Because every time when I watch him against New England, he got that pick 6. Then he gets beat on a double move, and I'm like, whoa. I guess you run double moves on Trayvon Diggs, he's gonna get beat.
right.
I agree. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it for a night, though. Thank you guys for
Alright.
coming on. The J Dog and Zach, do you want to say any final words? Because I do have one more announcement before you guys go. I have one more announcement
Well-
to make before I call this show.
Well, we got the Saints next week. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you for having me on, man.
And all I'm gonna say, everyone, take care, stay safe, have a blessed Christmas break or the rest of the break. Hopefully, everyone is safe, sound. On to Minnesota. Go Pack Go. Sunday night next week. Beat the Vikings.
So let me just finish up this message real quick. So before we go, we have one more message I want to make real quick and one more announcement. Week 18 is going to be the last regular week of pick'ems. And then after week 19, if we have time after playoffs, I will invite guests on to do picks. And this will be going from the wild card all the way to the Super Bowl, just because it would be a lot more fun. I think what like I'll do is I'll just probably give you your picks and then bring someone else on, like rotate it like that, just so we can get the flow of things a little bit better. But I think that's a good idea for the Pain Game pick'ems for season 7, the last couple episodes before the end of the season. So, how do you think? What do you think about that?
I like that idea.
I like it too. I think week 17 and week 18 will still be pretty crazy, just with in regards to having all the people and
I
talking
know
about all
I'm
the
going to be
games.
doing Pick'em with Dashy, and I'll be tuning in the Pain and Game for the playoffs.
Nice, man. Good shit. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the comments below the Steelers game. I know it's terrible. I'm just ready to just relax and hang out for this night. See you guys later. Stay awesome. And remember, racists and spam bots are not welcome on the stream. But thank you for the views. I greatly appreciate it.